All right, everybody, this is Eek. This is going to be a combination of voiceover and live. All right, guys, this is Eek. Today I'm going to give you some aiming tips for TST with RedFast. All right, take a look at the top right of the screen, the rectangle that says T-Box 100%, the right edge of the black area of the T-Box, not to be confused with the very right where the green is. So
That's great.
within the box, the right edge,
Gray box.
you pick a background spot, and then you move that so that the player icon below the driver aligns. Now, if you wanted to hit max angle, you would take the same background spot. This time, move it so it's on the very left edge. So let's hit a couple of shots,
All right,
and
hit a
let's
shot.
see if it aligns for us.
All right, hit the shot, line it up.
All right, let's move our spot over. All right, we've gone to our spot. Let's hit our RedFast. And see if that aligns with the flag for us. Yeah, we'll take that. And now let's go ahead and do the same thing with max angle. Same background spot, but this time we're going to go to the very right edge of the T-box.
Max angle, good.
And that about aligns right there with it. And does that get us on the flag? Yeah, that's a good shot. Okay, so another aiming tip is going to be with your irons. Now for the irons, what I do is I chart them out. I chart the hell out of them, actually.
Yes, I do.
So I use the left player rectangle in the top left, Eek Ghost Rider, the flag emblem, the solid white line. You take that solid white line, and if I was to move that white line, align it with the background picture on the right edge of the E, or likewise, take the right white line, and there's a tiny little tree underneath it, and we move that little, from the white line at the tree to the center of the 2. And that will give us exactly 25 yards of aim with the 4-iron. So I do 50 yards, 75 yards, and then 100, 110, 120, 130, and 140, all the way out to 300 yards.
You're a crackhead.
And from 100 to 300, I do 2.5 yard intervals all the way out to 50 yards. So when you see me play TST or Ultra Sim, when I say I'm going to aim 37 yards, it's exactly 37 yards. So those are my aiming tips. That's all I got.
OCD much. Okay, this is the career mode. Max CPU skill. Very hard, very firm, very fast. Max difficulty. Oh yeah, my settings here. We're going to be playing Ultra Sim settings. So everything's turned off, except we are on Master, not on Legend though. All right, and we have feedback and the setup feedback off, and the when to fade. We do not have the aim marker, no vibration. Now, on the back 9, I will turn shot feedback on, but we're going for the ultimate true sim experience initially here. And I'm trying to shave off as much time as possible here, because the video is already pushing 40 minutes. So we aimed 25 yards right. Just hit a RedFast. These are all RedFast, by the way. RedFast, RedFast, and RedFast. So this is around 85 adjusted after the wind and the elevation. And we're just going to aim 3.3, 3.5-ish yards to the right and go for a 101% pitch. Hey, we made a good shot. Number 1 beast. That is a good start. Ultra Sim. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. All right. Hole 2, this is a pretty slopey hole, the fairway. So we're going to aim 22 yards to the right, and we're going to try to find a flat spot down there. Now, this course, by the way, is over 7,700 yards, and we are playing on heavy winds, very firm in 187s. All right, so we've got this for about 102 adjusted after the wind, and we're going to aim around 3.5 yards to the right to make up for the lie and a slight push of the wind to the right in conjunction with our red fast. Now, whenever you're playing red fast, you'll hear me say RFA a couple of times. RFA stands for red fast adjustment. Anytime you have a wind that is right to left, it's horizontal, it acts like a tailwind. So 3 irons down to 9 irons, it's right around 45%, and for wedges, it's around 35%. Okay, we're going to take our time for this shot. So it's about 12 or 13 miles per hour wind. I use cosine, so that's 12 times 5 would be 6, times 2 for the headwind would be 12, minus 3 yards for the RFA, red fast adjustment, because it's right to left, and it's going to take away 3 yards. Now, see when we shift to the right how the angle increased? That's a 0.7 cosine. So 12 times 7 is 8.5 would be 17. So we're adding plus 4 yards to that, plus 2 yards for the rollout. So we're playing for 232 adjusted. We're going to aim 40 yards to the right because we're not going to use max angle for this 3 iron because we need extra yards for the shot. So it's 17 yards for the 3 iron, plus 15 for the wind, plus we're going to aim 5 yards to the right for the severe slope of the green, and we're going to add plus 3 yards for the red fast adjustment because anytime you hit into a headwind, your red fast turns quicker. Just like if you hit into a tailwind, the wind will push your ball further away, so the red fast will not be as much with the tailwind. So yeah, crunching numbers and math can give you a headache sometimes, yes, but that's how I do all my shots. And I try to do it in my head. I try to do it pretty quick. But that was a red fast play-by-play. All right, next hole. We are going to aim around 22 yards to the right. Going to put some side spin to shape the ball left or right. So even though the wind is right to left and we're doing a red fast, you can still shape the ball left to right. Yeah, shot shaping in this version of the game is much, much stronger than its predecessor. You can manipulate any distance you want in this version. It's pretty OP in my opinion. All right, so 155 plus 25 for the headwind, because I use max angle, so it's a larger multiplier, plus 5 yards for no rollout. It's going to be 185 adjusted, and we're going to aim 13 yards to the right. That's the difference of the lie, the slight push of the wind with the angle shift, and then my 18 yards right with the 7 iron. Okay, we will take that. That's acceptable. I like to put the flag in the hole to see if it leans left or right, and I go to a high view because that gives me another view of the angle with the flag in the hole. Excuse me. Yeah, I do live playing on the back 9, but not on the front 9. Because honestly, whenever you do numbers in your head and talk, it just takes a lot longer to play. So it's quicker this way. We're going to aim 17 yards left, hit a red fast, because it gives you a wonky alignment for the fairway here. Okay, we've got about 103 yards adjusted. after the wind. It's a slight downhill slope. So it's probably like only 115 than the wind, so I get 103. We are going to aim 1 yard to the right. It's going to be 9 yards left with the wind, -3 right with the lie, and then +7 red fast with lob wedge, which is usually 7.5 yards to the right, but with the tailwind, the ball does not turn as much. Okay, the flag stick is slightly shifted to the left. Plus I can tell by looking that the ball is slightly below my feet here. So tricky putt, 187, very fast. So we're just going to tap this and aim about a cup and a half out, maybe 2 cups to the right. Little tap. Okay, here, let's save a little bit of time. Let's go to the next hole. All right, for this, we just aim 21 yards to the right, go for 102, 105%. .275 plus the wind elevation. It's probably playing 290, 292. Average-ish fairway lie. So we're going to aim 36 yards to the right and just play red fast. Come on, hit the ball, buddy. There we go. All right. Now, I did not have any notes for chips. And so I wanted to go to the scorecard, see when the next par 5 was. And then I take about 25 or 30 seconds in the scorecard while I'm looking for my notes. So I don't think we need to see all of the scorecard stuff. But we do want to see the shot. That's good enough. Okay. Hey. All right. All right, so I'm just trying to see. It looks like it's pretty flat at the feet. It looks like it slopes left to right, but at the hole it's right to left. I can't see any reason to change the aim, so it's a slight down slope. We're just going to hit it and hope. Do the best you can do. And it looks like it's, nope, too far right. Okay, we snuck that in the right edge. Thank you. Thank you very much. We will take that. All right, Ultra Sim. Yeah, for those of you who believe you can't aim or can't score as well, if you chart things out, you can still do some pretty good things. All right, we're just going to play this for 186 yards. This is a treacherous green, huge slope right to left. Anything left of the pin rolls all the way down to the left front or the left back edge there. So we're going to play a wicked slice and try to just get it on a green and let the slope do the rest. Because I do not want to mess with the left-hand side of the pin. That's why we're doing this shot. Anything left of the pin is just, it's bad. All right, flag in. It's slope to the left. The pole is. This is around a 45%, 40% flow. So this turns out to be right around 7.5 to 8 aim point. Yeah, just like how I chart out my winds for exact yardages, I will go to the green at 10 feet, 12 feet, 15, 17, 20, all the way to 35 feet and map out precise aim points using the same tee box and player box. So while you can't see the speed of the dots moving left and right, You still can get exact aim points though. Okay, we aimed around 48 yards to the right. Now for this, we're going to play this 216 adjusted, and we're going to try to land it around 210. Yeah, so basically 12 mile per hour minus around 5 yards for the red fast adjustment, plus the elevation in the lie. That's how we get 216. We are going to aim 50 yards right. It's about 17.5 or 18 with the wind. Then the 3-iron is going to be 23 yards, plus the slope, and then a red fast adjustment of around 3.5 yards or so, because we hit the shot. All right, and how do we do? All right. You know, it's a little bit ironic. My longest shot so far was a lob wedge, which was 10 feet, 11 feet from the pin. Okay, next hole. Hole number 9. Let's go, number 1 beast. All right, we're going to aim around 15 yards to the right of the center of that building in front of us. That's going to help us get into the spot of the fairway there, in between the bunkers. Okay, now this is around 232 yards adjusted. We've got plus 7 yards for the red fast adjustment because we're hitting with the left to right. So it's like 14 miles per hour times 0.45. That's how we get that 7. Plus 6 headwind, because that's about a 0.25 or 0.3 cosine for headwind. And that's how we end up getting 232. So we're going to hit fade spin on this, because with fade spin, we can actually subtract around 3 to 5 yards from our shot, making it go from 232 to about 227. So yeah, fade spin with the left to right wind will subtract yards. So again, shot shaping is powerful, so we can manipulate any distance we want. And we only aim 2 yards to the right because we had 23 yards with our 3-iron. And when you put fade spin on a shot like that, it's around a 1.6 to 1.7 multiplier for the wind. It increases it when it's straight horizontal. All right, and that putt was no joke. That broke a lot for 6 feet. All right, guys. 12 under. Ultra Sim. Now, for the back 9, we are going shot feedback on, which I do prefer because when I do hit a bad shot, I like to know if it's me or not. And I think the next hole or a couple holes, we do a live feed. Oh, okay. Let's get into the game here. Yep, that's just me turning on shot feedback. We're continuing onto the game. Come on, PS4, don't load so slowly. Okay, so we are going to aim 39 yards to the right. Just try to hit 102, 105. Anything into the wind or these extremely long par 4s, I go for more than 101%. All right, so we're going to play this 220 yards adjusted and try to land it around 215. Basically, it's 193 plus 7 with the elevation and the lie, and it's plus 20 yards with the wind. Now, always tap and check your wind to see what the angle is, to see if you need to shift. Because you see the wind's a lot more in my face now, so we've got to adjust for that for our winding. But we are aiming 37 yards to the right. 37 yards. That's a lot of aim. Okay. I said that swing line wasn't perfect, but we still hit a good shot. All right. Continuing on. And I don't think I need notes anymore. Yeah, this is just a max fade spin, max top spin. Just get the ball in the fairway. It's a tricky drive with a tailwind to try to fit it in that longer tier of the fairway, so I'm just playing it safe. We're going to go max angle and max loft because we need to do that to make up for the distance. So we're playing this for about 109 yards. And with the fairway, it's probably about 110 because the percentage is 96 to 99. All right, that swing was a little bit left and just barely fast, but 1030 to 1130 is the perfect range for the red fast. But honestly, as long as you're not gray and not very fast, you always have a chance to hit a good shot. At least with the wedges up to like an 8-iron or something. And since I'm hitting red fast and I'm not worried about tempo, I am using the Bridgestone Purples, the longest clubs. So most holes are like driver 9-iron, driver 8-iron. Well, beside this course, because this course is so long. We're just going to play this. It's for 162. It's going to be about a slight tailwind in the RFA, equal each other out. And the wind and the red fast of the iron pretty much equal out also. So all right. Well, I had a phone call here. I could have sworn I had already edited this out. Okay, how long am I going to sit here? Seriously?
Be temperamental. Mic check.
Okay.
So I was on the phone for a minute there.
Stop talking. Let him do.
And since I was talking, I thought I would try to use my headset for my PS4, which can be temperamental.
Yes,
so we'll give this a few rounds and see how it goes for us.
A few holes, not a few rounds, a few holes.
Yeah, so my best score at Augusta National for one round on Ultra Sim is 16 under in high winds, firm 187 greens.
Shut up. No, you didn't.
So I know some people are looking at this score and they just don't understand. Like, they really don't get it. So, like, what are you doing? Well, I'm using red fast, and I'm using additional math for headwind, tailwind, and sidewind. Now, it's a steeper learning curve.
Yes, it is.
But it can be learned. And once you learn it, you can hit some really, really close golf shots.
Red fast is good.
Yeah, there's a headwind here, so there's no chance of getting there. So, just playing it safe. We're going to aim around 43 yards to the right. We'll just hit a red fast.
Red fast.
103%, huh?
Yep. Good swing.
$95, 105, 106.
Math is hard.
All right, we'll aim about 15 yards right.
Yeah, 15. That was about 15, I could tell.
And we'll go for 101%. Now, see, that was barely red, but even that should still be okay.
Well, Sean, you didn't use
as long as you're.
So.
Did I just make that?
No, you did not make it.
Okay. As long as you're in between a gray and a very fast, you can still hit a good shot.
And obviously, if you don't put spin,
and we'll just aim there, but we're going to hit it very firmly.
No spin, the gray fast box will be
All right. Yeah, so I'm sure some people will like red fast even less now. But it is a good shot. Okay, this hole is evil. Anything about 10 feet below the hole and to the left rolls all the way down to the front of the green. And anything left or right of the pin is an evil, evil break.
This hole really does suck.
This is definitely a tricky hole. All right, we're going to go for 102 to 105%. 103, we will take it.
Swing looked good.
Might be a 1 yard of extra aim to the left because of that slope, but not much at the feet. All right, 12 mile per hour times about 45. We'll call it about 5.5 extra yards that we have to remove for the red fast adjustment. But once we aim out here to the right, you see it becomes slight headwind. So we'll play this for 184. 184. So we're going to land it around 180-ish. Just right around there. And we're going to aim 20, 35, 37, 38 yards to the right. All right, and just hit 101%. And should be close-ish, I hope. What? Yes. All right. Are you kidding me right now?
I was excited.
Red fast.
Strong.
What?
Red fast strong.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm talking to my girlfriend here.
Yeah, what's that?
I have to go to the bank, into the store.
Right. Like right now, seriously?
Yes, right now.
We can't wait like 15 minutes.
No, we can't.
Okay. We will come back.
Yeah, this back nine was becoming irritating. Phone call, errands. All right.
My errand to the bank and to the store
Yeah, we don't care
a couple
about
hours
that.
ago, so I'm a little bit tired now.
Yeah, that's nice.
So short right, short, and left all slope away from the hole. So I play a flatter shot and aim for the right side of the pin here. Take a couple practice swings because it has been a while. Uh-oh, very fast. Hey, that's a good shot there. Very fast, that's not good. Barely. Then again, I don't have any loft on it too, that's why. So
Finally figured that
all
out.
right, I just need to make sure that I hit this firmly. And we should be okay.
Yeah, the goal's always
Yeah.
be
What's the wind look like? We'll aim a little bit over.
10 or 15 feet to the right of the pin. Anything short or left rolls off.
Yeah, that's a good shot. We'll take that. Just want to end up on the right-hand side of the pin. Because everything slopes away. No, it still sloped to the left. Wow.
I got kind of lucky there.
No, I don't want that. I want this.
Yeah, on 187s it'll get you. Slower greens, it won't roll off though.
8, 13, 32%-ish.
We don't need to hear the math, just hit the putt, Sean.
33 will work. All right. Yeah, hit those little ones firm, even on True Sim or Ultra.
I have to keep on
Hit
pinching
them firm.
pinching myself. Look at that score and be like, we are playing Ultra Sim, right?
Hey, that's a good shot. We'll take it.
Yeah, this might be the best round of my life, given the conditions.
155. Lie looks flattish. 10, 9, 45, 46. In between clubs.
Now, just to reiterate one more time, shot shaping in 2K21 is so much stronger than it was in PGA 2019. That's why this game is, in my opinion, much easier, is because of the spin and the shot shaping.
So tailwind, very firm, and a pitching wedge with no spin doesn't work. So I'm going to have to adjust and hit a 9-iron. With draw spin, which actually stops it quicker than fade spin does. But usually I aim 15 yards right with the tailwind. It would be 14 because the tailwind pushes the ball more. With this much draw, it's about 3.5 yards.
Now, when I say 3.5, it's 3.5 due to the wind is pushing the ball out further, because normally it's actually 6.5 or 7 yards with that much spin. But when you hit the draw, it pushes the ball out, and with that wind and tailwind, it accentuates it.
So that means I have to aim quite a bit to the left, actually, to make up for the difference of the wind and this. So that should get us in the ballpark. That should get us in the ballpark. I just did some little last-minute adjustments by looking at the wind angle shifting a little bit. Hey, I think I can make that one. We're going to take it.
Shot shaping strong.
All right, there we go.
Shot shaping, seriously, guys.
Number one, beast. This is ridiculous. What is happening?
It is ridiculous, seriously.
We'll take it. Let's go. Here's the whole math. 26 normally. 9, 8. I'll take us here. And hit a good shot. That's a good shot. Come on, let's do something special. Hit the slope and kick to the right really hard, please. Please hit the slope. Please hit the slope. Please hit the slope. Woohoo! Yeah, we hit the slope just barely. All right. Not an easy putt.
It's not that hard.
I'm going to call this 90% flow.
It's a 70%. What are you talking
So
about?
11 times 9 is 99.
No, it's 11 times 7.
So that's a 5 aim point, about 2 cups out right there.
Don't hit it at 90%, Sean.
2 cups out. And we just double that.
No,
That takes us to about a 10 aim point.
And that is not...
11, 12, 31% is the magic number.
This is a spoiler. It was 70%. It wasn't 90%.
31% is the magic number. Really? I just had to blow that, didn't I? That's just stupid.
Oh, well.
I just overthought it. Obviously, it wasn't a 70% putt.
Yes, it was 70%. You hit it for 90%. Oh, well. Moving along.
Going to put a slight bit of top so I don't go past the fairway.
I concur. That's a good idea.
Do not want to do that.
Swing looked good.
.216. The wind. What are you going to do?
What
Go
is it
up?
gonna
Okay,
do?
216. 96, 06, 16. What is 196?
Yeah, I didn't mention the
5
slope here,
iron.
but it's like
Max. No wind. What are you doing?
it's like 10 to 13 yards of slope left
No.
and right.
Should I wait? Should I go? Should I wait or should I go now?
Stop being
I'm
silly.
gonna wait.
Yeah, you wait, Sean.
I am gonna wait for the wind.
Okay, stop being a jackass.
Oh, there it is. As fast as I can.
What a goober, seriously.
There it was.
A little excited.
There was the wind we were looking for.
Actually, that one was straight. That wasn't slightly to the right, Sean.
But it was too straight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just said that.
All right, well, 7. I actually have to hit a partial chip, don't I? All right. I don't like partial chips, but partial it is. Here we go.
I don't like partials.
Partial chip. Partial chip for the win. There we go. Hey! All right, number 1 beast. 23 under.
That's just stupid. 23 under.
Looks good. And the settings were high wind, very firm, very fast.